Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars, and I hold loads of votes on my Instagram so you guys can vote on who I react to. Also, please do check out my website, bethroars.com, where you can book a singing lesson from me. And last but not least, please do head over to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can get some more exclusive content. You can get early access to my podcast, and you can also find out a little bit more about my scholarship fund for aspiring artists. I would be lying if I said I knew a lot about this artist, but I'm very excited to listen.
Sekebun cinta nan berbunga.
Oh, it packs a punch.
Megah berdiri nan berduri. Aku yang asli di dalam
So balanced.
matahari bila terbit mentari.
Oh, and a flip. Interesting. You can see her jaw going. Now, this is something to play around with. I always discourage this. You don't need your jaw for vibrato. I mean, it's probably not doing anything at all wrong here, but it's just inefficient. You don't need to put any effort into this. However, having said that, she has such an amazing balanced tone. It's really open. It's almost got an operatic feel. So she is really balancing the spaciousness and her forward placement, which gives her a little bit of twang. So what I mean by spaciousness, if you give me a woo, 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 like a big bear, that is that space that you get in the back. Oh, think of that yawn. Now give me a that sort of ducky quack, quack, quack. There, that placement as well. She's doing those at the same time to open it up. Ah, and a big old vibrato. Now, this is a Malaysian singer, Ziana. And yeah, as you can see, that tone packs a punch.
Sejabang cinta
Really.
megah berdiri.
She's popping those consonants to give it punchiness.
Mekarang kuku, bau dan kaku, itulah pilihanku. Aku di taman hanya perhiasan.
She's always got full chord closure, which gives her that tone. Even in the up in that head voice bit, she's always getting full chord closure. A lot of people would choose to be like and make it a little bit breathier, but her sound is so direct. So what you want is the breath and the sound to happen at the same time. You don't want any of those chords to open unless you want a breathy tone, so that you get this full punchy sound. And it's quite difficult to get. It requires good breath support, good control, and just use of resonance, really understanding what shapes you need to make with your vocal tract to get full resonance. And I need to point this out, it's never ever about straining and pushing into things. It's about how you shape your vocal tract, not about how you push into a note.
Hanya mampu ku melihat kecurangan warna bunga.
Nah.
Idamanmu berbajak tiada. Sedang aku anggapanmu menyusahkan untuk meraih impian. Terlontarku di halaman.
Oh, I love that little squeak.
Musnahku adalah kumbang runtuh bila ku kelayuan. Impianmu hanyalah measal untuk menikmati segala. Belum pasti dirimu bahagia.
Okay, what I really want to talk about is her consonants. A lot of the time, g, p, k, she's letting the air build up behind it, so you get this real pop of consonants. Even these really far back ones like g and k, often we let those go like g, g, k, k, and they lose that punch, but every single consonant there is hard and punchy, and you can hear everything, which is really, really good and precise singing. And this is particularly used in things like musical theatre, because you need to know what's going on with the storyline. You need to hear every single word, and you can just hear it in her voice.
Walaupun aku dipersia dari kaca perhiasanmu, kan ku mengarah kuntuman bunga seluruh taman ini. Moga matamu bila kejauhan.
It's so massive. And then vibrato the whole way through. Wow. Vibrato is a really good sign. It often means that you're getting a nice balanced placement. When vibrato happens, it's a symptom of generally balanced singing. So if you're getting vibrato, very good. If your vibrato has gone out the window, then you probably need to release some tension in your neck or your jaw or your tongue. I love the rolly R's. I'm sure it's just, I wish I could do that as well. She even keeps that tone at the bottom. I love how in these sections she is giving us a bit of dynamics. Na, 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 na. She brings it back a little bit so that those big notes mean something. If you're always loud, then those big notes don't mean anything anymore. You get too used to them. So it's really important that throughout a song you give us a bit of light and shade. And the light is just as important as the shade. Or the shade is just as important as the light. Depends which one you see as light and shade, I guess.
Dari kaca perhiasanmu, kan ku mengarah kuntuman bunga seluruh taman ini. Moga matamu bila kejauhan terseluruh.
See how relaxed it is? Her jaw, a little bit her tongue is nice and flat in her mouth. It's not pulling back. Well, that voice definitely hits you right between the eyebrows. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.